We're here live on the 802, stopping in here at my new favorite bar, Snow Republic. Got the owner, Walt Bansley, here with me. Walt, dude, tell me about this new scene.
Dude, this is amazing, man. First of all, the people in the community have been absolutely supportive. Everybody that comes in here just kicks off a positive vibe, all love. They're like, hey, Walt, thanks for coming in and doing it. Why did you do this? It's like, look. So I'm from Connecticut. I'm a lawyer down in Connecticut. And about a year ago, I said, what can I do different with my life? And I said, there's this really cool building that I own up in Vermont. I love skiing up here. I love the people up here. It's a top 5 brewing state and there's no breweries around. So I said, let's open a brewery. So I hooked up with my brewer, Justin, and we opened this up. And it is going phenomenal because of people like you and the whole community.
That's it, man. Now I'm already sold. Like, I don't even think we need to do anything other than drink beer when we come here.
Thanks for coming in, man.
As you can see, we already started ahead of time before we got on camera. But tell me about what type of beers you're brewing, like where the ideas come from.
Yeah.
That whole thing, the creativity. And we will talk to Justin in a bit, obviously, get his backdrop, but I want to know your input on it all.
Yeah, so what we're drinking right now is a classic New England IPA. So that was our starting point. This is our flagship beer. This is Hop Avalanche. And we're kind of going with what it does. Hops just kind of in your face and the scene of the mountain and the snow and Mount Snow area. But this is our classic New England IPA, a big juice boy, a lot of haze going on here, nice and smooth, easy drinker. And so this is kind of where we started. I said, Justin, let's kick off the classic New England, and I think he nailed it.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah. How many different beers you got going?
So right now we have about 5. We have a porter, we have a lager, we have a Belgian wit beer, and I don't know our last beer. We'll figure it out on the taps when we get over there.
But you talked about the environment. We were just gabbing a second ago off camera about like where we're located, right here on Route 100. Great exposure, right on the Westover-Wilmington line. Yeah. Speed limit drops by, so people aren't flying by and they see this unbelievable log cabin. Where, I mean, the place is unreal. I know you can't see it yet, but we're going to show you some footage of it. Tell me about the design, the music, all of it.
Yeah, so I went to high school in San Diego, and I was in the Marine Corps, and I was stationed in San Diego, so I have a huge Cali influence in me, a SoCal vibe. So a lot of the music, or all the music I kick, if Justin's not hitting me, is Cali reggae, so it's a huge chill vibe in here. The building, I actually bought this building from the builder in 2006, and he told me he wanted to build the largest log cabin in New England. And he got these ginormous logs, imported them all from northern Vermont and Maine and Canada and brought them down and built this building. And I just remember I was coming up here for years just being a skier and kind of doing my thing, what everybody does in Vermont. Troublemaker. Yeah, you do know me. And I was like, I gotta own this building. And I rented it to a furniture company for 13 years. They're an amazing tenant. Their business is doing great. And I actually asked them to leave to do this project.
Wow. Sometimes you gotta think about yourself. You gotta chase your dreams. Chase your passion.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Chase the beer.
Yeah. But yeah, and people like you are coming in all the time and just stopping and say, wait, wasn't this just a furniture company? I was.
Yeah.
And I said,
last time you were here.
Wouldn't you rather buy a beer than a mattress?
I love it. That's a great line.
I know.
You should put that on your shirt. But we love the bar behind us. We were just talking about that. You know, their signature logo, which I think is fantastic. The whole Snow Republic line. And then what's that up above? You were talking about a minute ago, the quote.
My revolution quote?
Yes.
Look, it's a very, very simple life philosophy, right? Just be loving and kind, and that'll keep you in line, right?
So that's it. Out of you.
That's it. Just come in and have a good time. So it's been really cool. The people that we get in here are super chill. They just want to have a good time. We're kid friendly, we're dog friendly. We're just come in, be a good person, have a beer and chill out.
That was the next thing I was just going to ask you about too, about the vibe inside, never mind just being a brewery, but also the pet friendly end of it. I remember the first night we came in here and brought a herd of folks in, bring all the dogs in. It's almost like there was as many dogs as there were people, everybody going nuts and playing around. The family environment, tell me about that and all the game area.
Yeah, so I have a huge game area. I have 2 young kids that are going to be 11 and 9, 2 boys, and I knew Dad had to work, right? So Dad had to do his thing and I had to keep them busy. So the first thing in my head of designing this whole thing was, how do I keep my boys busy? Well, they're active boys, they're big soccer players. It's like they've got to do something physical. And so I designed the kind of game area. So over there, which I guess we're gonna see in a minute, I have pool. I have a 22-foot long shuffleboard table that I got from Northern Maine that the guy had in his basement for over 50 years, the original owner. It's from the 50s. I have giant Jenga. I have giant checkers. I have everything. You sit at any table, you can get a Rubik's Cube, you can get Cards of Humanity. Just stay active, keep going, talk, create, you know?
Giant logs, giant beer, giant everything.
Giant personality.
What about music? Live music at all? I see you got the big speakers up on the wall.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No, we're not there yet. You know, I only opened 4 months ago, so everything we're doing, we're just kind of shooting from the hip as we go along. You know, the only thing we didn't shoot from the hip is the beer. Everything else is kind of as it comes and whatever people are asking for and want. A lot of people are asking for live music. We're just not there yet. We're 4 months in, and not only are we not there yet, the response to the community has been so amazing, and there's so many people coming in that we actually just purchased 4 brand new fermenters to be able to make more beer for the people.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll tell you though, it's just been a real breath of fresh air coming in.
Thank you, man.
You know, it's a town,
Thanks.
and obviously knowing you as long as I have, it's just a thrill. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And here's to Snow Republic. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salud.